Planning a European rail vacation can be both exhilarating, overwhelming, and exhausting. You talk to friends, family, even strangers, and they all have opinions. Some ideas you agree with, others just hurt your head thinking about their suggestions. Do they even know you? Where do I start? How do I get started? But you remind yourself it is your vacation, and you will go and see the things you want to see and experience. You will have cultural interactions. But there is so much, maybe too much. How do you decide with such a cornucopia of sites, activities, and culture to make a workable itinerary out of all of this? Don't worry, we're here to help. But first, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Make a wish list where you want to go. Write down everything and anything you have always wanted to do and see in Europe. At this point, everything is on the table, including the kitchen sink. That was the easy part. Time for some homework. Using the most up-to-date guidebooks, travel apps, and websites, cut down your list. You want to establish a route and timeline for your trip. Figure out a logical geographical order and trip length. I find less is more. Decide on the cities you'll want to fly in and out of. Flying into one city and out of another is usually more efficient and economical than booking a round-trip flight when you consider the time spent returning to your starting point. Make a rough itinerary. Write in the number of days you'd like to stay in each place. Start to fine-tune your itinerary. Study your guidebooks and get advice from friends. Make sure must-see sites are open on the days you'll be in town. Now that your trip is cut down, let's find the best rail pass for you. Is it better to go with a pass or purchasing point-to-point tickets? Once you know how long your trip is and which countries you're visiting, finding the best rail pass for your trip is fairly simple. You just need to find the pass that covers the right area and gives you the right amount of time for your itinerary. In our example, we're just going to France and Benelux countries, and we're there for 3 weeks. In the end, we only need 7 days of train travel. The right area. If you're traveling to more than 4 countries, a global pass will give you unlimited travel in the national railway system in most of Europe. Britain and a few Eastern European countries are the exceptions. If you're traveling to just a handful of countries, a select pass will let you combine 2, 3, or 4 adjoining countries. Almost any countries that participate in the Eurail program can be combined as long as you can draw a continuous line through them. For this trip, we're visiting France, Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands. Since Belgium and the Netherlands and Luxembourg are considered one country for the Eurail pass, the 2 countries select pass makes sense for this trip. If you're concentrating your time in just one country, you may want to consider point-to-point tickets instead of a pass. In many countries, you can find deep discounts on point-to-point tickets, but they generally must be bought in advance, and they're usually non-refundable and non-exchangeable. So if you want to keep your trip really flexible, a pass could be a better option. Sometimes a pass can offer extra benefits too. For example, in Switzerland, discounted tickets are rare, and the Swiss Travel Pass offers discounts and benefits beyond just train travel, like deep discounts on private mountain railways, travel on certain boats and buses, urban transportation in many cities, and free entrances to hundreds of museums throughout Switzerland. If you're spending a lot of time in Switzerland, a Swiss Travel Pass can be worthwhile. Flexipass versus continuous pass. If you're planning to spend a few days in each city or destination you visit, traveling with a select Flexipass is the way to go. These passes let you travel for a specific number of days within a set time period. You don't have to decide in advance which days those will be. You can decide that as you go. But you do need to have a fairly good idea of what your itinerary will be like, so you don't buy too few or too many days. Today, you have the option of a continuous pass with a global pass. If you're taking a train almost every day or traveling for more than a month, a continuous pass will give you the most freedom and flexibility. If you have found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, comment, and share.